Hello, my name's Scott Mayo. I'm headmaster of Decatur Heritage Christian Academy. Years back, we found ourselves in a fairly typical situation for schools like us. We had reached the point due to school growth and facilities, it was time for a capital campaign. Now, here's what's typical. We had no development staff. We had no real experience. We were a fairly young school. We knew we needed help. So it never entered our mind not to use a consultant. We did as most schools do. We interviewed a number. As we went through that process, what jumped out at us, especially about one particular group, the J.F. Smith group, was their promised hands-on approach, bringing their staff to our campus, getting in front of our constituents on a personal basis, being able to cultivate a culture of giving while also giving us the answers we needed through a feasibility study. We completed that process. We chose the J.F. Smith group. We completed that process. We came out of that feasibility study a stronger school just for having gone through the process, and I do attribute that to the personnel and the methodology that they brought to the table. At the end of that feasibility study, it was not even a choice. We entered into a contract to begin our first ever capital campaign. We worked with their people again, and it was a matter of them coming on campus with their personalities and their expertise and their wisdom that enabled those few people that we had available to help them go through a campaign. We far exceeded our goal, raising over $7 million in our first ever capital campaign, moved on to a new 40-acre campus, and have just thrived since. In our business, in the school business, probably one of the best litmus tests for whether I'm doing a good job is, will parents re-enroll their children here the following year? Will they re-enroll the siblings when they get old enough for school? Do they believe in what we're doing? Well, suffice it to say, we're in the same position now and never hesitated to contact the J.F. Smith Group again. We have recently completed a feasibility study with them and will now be entering into our second capital campaign with the Smith Group, and could not be happier and looking forward to another successful campaign.